Thank you all for coming to this event. Before I start my actual speech, I'd like to thank my parents for pushing me to join robotics and driving me here nearly every day of the week. Only 10 minutes later. As a freshman in 2019, I didn't really have an identity. I only moved here in 8th grade, so the few friends that I had made didn't really know me that well. At that year's first robotics meeting, my fun fact was that I was the youngest student in the whole school. In fact, I hadn't even become a teen yet. That would happen just before the lockdown began. Flash forward 4 years later, and I'm about to leave home, maybe permanently. Only to Seattle, but it's the principle. Regardless, without robotics and the opportunities that the team has given me, I would never gotten to where I am today. The team has shaped who I am as a person. The core fundamentals of FRC have become my own ideals for how I live my life, and the shop has become my second home. I've only slept in there once. I'd like to thank all of my fellow seniors for our many days working together, my shop mentors for showing me the skills I'd be using in the real world, and my strategy mentors and leads for keeping me from losing my mind at every competition. And most of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Peel. I have a Peel story for you all. It's from my freshman year. So I was in Algebra 2 trig. And so, it was like a regular class day. There was this guy named Dane in our class, and he was like an athlete, not the brightest maybe. And we were just like in class, and he was like, "Hey, could you help me with this problem? I need help." I was like, "Yeah, mental health," because I was great verbal mastermind there. I promise I'm not like that anymore. But Mr. Peel, he was right behind me, and he said, "Hey, Abhi, come out to the hall." Cue the ooze from the whole class. It was great. So yeah, I went outside. I was very prepared to start, crying. But he just kind of looked at me and he just said, "Do you think that was a wise thing to say?" And he was we had like a bit of a conversation, and basically the point he had was that it's better to sort of it's better to encourage others to get better, to improve themselves. It's better for both you and for the other person. But essentially I came away from that with a very important lesson, and that lesson it stuck with me ever since. I use it nearly every day as I lead my team in the shop, and it stands. And even when it might have been simpler to just do it myself, I knew that the best way to prepare my team members and myself in the future was not to take the path by myself, but light the way for them. And as I pursue engineering at UW, I hope to continue using the light that I found in robotics to light the way for both myself and the people around me. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you.